tattoo the failures on the flags of on. They may run wrist and shoulder blade. Wear them like badges of honor you lost and love. Saving the tale of trials and fails for another day. This will be totally new year. Don't let the pouring rain temper you day by day. Don't let the bones the closet may hold get in the way. After a long dark night, bathed in the morning light, the Savior return, the lesson you learn, you'll get it right. Feels like an ending. Say it with no pretense. I'm tired of pretending. You know that life won't wait. You'll have to make your move. The choices you make, every awful mistake will try to define you.
What's poppin', peeps? T-Money up in the Heezy. Happy Thursday. So, had to get in the right mindset prior to doing this video, or to starting the video up. So I'm good to go now, guys. Ready to do this. I've got quite a bit of things to show you, so I'm gonna keep the blabber chit chatter to a minimum in the beginning here. But so not sure if you guys can see, but there's, well, now you can see clearly, fucking huge stack of movies. And then also I've got like 6 titles in that I've grabbed over the last couple days. So yeah, I've been waiting for another big day like this all week, basically. Just a culmination of a lot of things that I ordered from multiple people on the Cult Media site. I've been ordering a lot from individuals, and then I also have a few things from Amazon. No Diabolic today, surprisingly. 88 films, and then the rest is pretty much Amazon UK and people. So let's get right up in this. I'm going to start briefly with the few titles that I had picked up over the last couple days. And so those of you guys who are into Code Red know that Dark Force DVD is Bill's new like side label, or whatever you want to call it. And so far they put out a bunch of 70s drive-in movies. I like them because they're double features, 70s drive-in double features. And so the third one to come out is, I believe it's The House That Vanished and The Eerie Midnight Horror Show. So that's this one right here. And this is the most recent, the third installment. And they also put out Chaos and Don't Look in the Basement, House on the Edge of the Park, and Last House on Massacre Street. So the strange thing is that they're putting out a lot of titles that they've already put out before, but each one of these 3 releases that I have in front of me have one film that they haven't put out before, so one like exclusive. So that's why I'm buying them. I also kind of collect Code Red, but it's kind of weird because, so the order I believe was Chaos, Don't Look in the Basement. Let's see. Yes, Chaos, Don't Look in the Basement was the first one, and then House on the Edge of the Park, Last House on Massacre Street was the second one, and then the third one was the most recent one, House That Vanished and the Eerie Midnight Horror Show. Now they've already released the Eerie Midnight Horror Show and House on the Edge of the Park. Not sure if they released Don't Look in the Basement. I want to say they did, but it's strange because if you look at the spines here, you can see that it's only 3 is the only one that's, and it's also weird, you get 1 Code Red and then 3 Dark Force DVDs. It'd be nice if they were like all the same just for, you know, series collector, series purposes. But anyways, yeah, so it is in that order though. Chaos, then the second, then the third, like that. So that's what we've got so far from Code Red Dark Force DVD. Next up is a film I haven't seen since the Blood Pack edition came out. Probably, God, I don't even know how long ago. 10 years ago at least. That is Takashi Miike's Ichi the Killer. And, I'm trying to look at something here. Yeah. well, I guess the bonus features, I was trying to look at some of the specs on there, but yeah, bonus features include audio commentary with the director, manga artist, writer Hideo Yamamoto. Still gallery. So anyway, yes, everybody and their mommies have shown this off, so I'm gonna keep it at that. But that's Ichi the Killer, fucked up film. Yeah, so I'm excited to revisit it though, because like I said, it's been at least 10 years. Next up is one from 88 Asia's horror line, number 15. We have the One-Armed Swordsman, Shaw Brothers film that I am not familiar with at all. Or Shaw, I don't know if it's Shaw Brothers, but it's their production company, at least Shaw Scope. So yeah, really like the slip. For time's sake, I'm going to have to keep it bare bones. But you can grab this on 88 Films website. It does have reversible cover artwork, 3 different cover artworks to choose from, and special features. You can pause there, hopefully. Next up is one that I'm really happy I got, because this was a blind buy, but then I watched Celluloid Terror's review of the film, and it made me happy with my purchase. So haven't got it yet. I just got this in yesterday, but really nice work again from Vinegar Syndrome. Thick, beautiful, high quality slipcover, and then of course everything in here, special features. The new transfer, everything is like top notch. Commentaries, interviews with cinematographer, a short film, also the great performance, reversible cover artwork, the whole 9. So yeah, this film sounds interesting, very like art house. I think it's like 1990, early 90s, 92, kind of like an art house slasher, but it's not a slasher. Just kind of more of the story of a troubled individual who's obsessed with television, I think, or a show or something, or the idea of getting famous. All 3 of those things probably. I'm gonna grab a drink here because I am a little bit dry mouthed. Okay, next up, I've heard nothing but good things about this film, so I'm stoked to check it out. It's the new Children of the Corn Runaway. Yeah, and judging by the synopsis of this one, it seems like it's kind of like a whole fresh new perspective on the series, so refreshing, and I've heard nothing but good things, so yes, I'm excited to check it out. That is Children of the Corn Runaway. Alright, so now guys, we've got a shit ton of packages, so let's get right into these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packages, so holy smokes. Alright, so I'm going to start with the Amazon. Oh wait, shit. I'll start with this eBay one. I don't even know if there is an Amazon. It's all stuff that I bought from third-party sellers on the Cult Media site, so. This one, I think, well, it's from eBay, so let's get into it. And I didn't really have time to open shit up because I just got out of work, got out of the shower. I wanted to get this done because I'm going over to my brother's tonight. So, really cool. So, yeah, I don't have a lot of time, but really stoked for this because I'm a big fan of this film, Funny Man. Now, I'd mentioned this in my very recent rare DVDs, hidden gems in my collection. And yes, so I didn't know though, upon doing the research for that video, grabbing Funny Man and looking it up, I wasn't aware that it had a Blu-ray. So this is from a company called Screenbound, and pop it open, check out the innards real quick. But yeah, this film is just a lot of fun. I really like the makeup effects alone, like the character of the jester, Funny Man, in this movie. Like, that character alone is enough for me to warrant enjoying this movie, purchasing it. I just like the movie because of the character. The movie itself, the writing's hokey, the acting's not very good. It's kind of definitely has a lot of flaws, but the whole character of the jester there, the demonic jester that lives in the mansion, and just the whole feel of this movie is just like an offbeat roadside attraction. It's fucking weird. But it's fun. I really like that cover artwork too. This is region... Oh, it's all region. Excellent. So I am wrong about that. Funny Man. Now, what I should have done for this video is grabbed... Because I'm really curious to see if this is the cut or uncut version. Because I'm not seeing anywhere it's saying. But it's approximately 93 minutes. So I'll have to go back... and check it out, and I'll let you guys know next video. But yeah, so that's Funny Man on Blu-ray from Screenbound, all region. So if you're a fan of the film, don't go pay an arm and a leg for the limited slipcover edition that I showed off. Just grab the... Oh, my apologies, peeps. I totally could not go on any further without looking up the actual length of the subversive version of Funny Man. And after doing that, my OCD was just telling me I had to get that done. I found out that, in fact, this version is uncut. Not only is it uncut, but it's 3 minutes longer than the uncut subversive version that I have on DVD. So this probably has some footage in it that I'm not even, that I haven't seen before. So really cool. I had to do that before going on. So that's Funny Man on Blu-ray. So next up is a package that I got from a fellow YouTuber, Absolute Sublime One. He gave me a pretty good deal on this Blu-ray. He sells a lot of stuff frequently, so I always check out his videos because I've bought things off him before. This was like at a good price. It's a movie I've never seen before, The Thing with Two Heads. Now I think this is a sequel to another one, The Thing with Two Brains, maybe Two-Headed Transplant, maybe. I think it's like loosely based, a sequel or vice versa of that. But this sounded really fucked up. It's about a rich brain surgeon who's dying. He inherits the head, I guess, of another person because he wants to survive. And we have the Thing with Two Heads. And the dude is African American. So you've got, listen to me being politically correct. Isn't that nice? Yes. Anyway, The Thing with Two Heads. Yeah. So, sounded very interesting. So thanks, dude, for sending me that for cheap. I do collect all of films, but I don't buy all their releases because they do a lot of non-horror, which is fine. I just am more into the horror that they tend to release. So it's kind of a cross between. This film is from 1972. I think the other one is earlier. So this is probably, I'm guessing, like a sequel loosely based on the other one. Two-Headed Transplant, I think. So anyway, yeah, that's The Thing with Two Heads. Next up we have, so I decided also, rather than opening up every single box that I have, because it would just take fucking forever, I would just do, I would just open up the rest of the packages except for the 88 films to save time. So this package came in. I'm really excited. 2 DVDs. Again, somebody on the Cult Media Group Facebook page was selling 2 items that I really wanted. A while back, Mondo Macabre was doing a sale, and I guess the owner had found, he got his hands on a few copies of some really older Mondo Macabre titles. So he was going to have like a flash sale basically at a random time or at a specific time on a specific day. Anyways, this first title here, Dr. Jekyll versus the Werewolf, I tried to grab within minutes of the site going live and I missed out on it. So I was very excited to grab this for a good price from a seller on the Facebook group. Like I just said, because it's rare. It's so rare that it's a black case. I think long before Mondo Macabre did their signature red case, they were in black cases. So this is just another fucked up venture in Dr. Jekyll versus the Werewolf. Paul Naschy stars in it, and he's basically walking the streets of London where he gets injected by a serum by what's his name? Dr. Jekyll. I'm sorry. Yep, Dr. Jekyll, and he becomes a psychotic killer werewolf, Mr. Hyde. So, yeah, it sounded pretty good. It's just one that I needed to cross off the Mondo Macabre bucket list. And I also grabbed this off the same seller, The Devil's Sword. Another older bucket list Mondo Macabre title. Just kind of like a fantasy adventure. Supposedly really fun, really trippy. The back here, it says, The Devil's Sword is the closest thing to a legal hallucination ever invented. So, yeah, I mean, just, it seems like it's a trip, no pun intended. Or pun intended. Yeah, I don't know. One of the two. It's a fucking hallucinogenic trip, man. But not really. The closest you'll come to. So, I'm down with that at my age. So yeah, we have The Devil's Sword, 1983. Let's go on a trip, guys. Let's go on a journey. All right, so next up is a really cool release from Germany. This is a company I've never heard of before, Alive PDAX. And what this is a DVD set released brand new from this company. It's got 11 Hammer Horror Suspense and Mystery. I'm sorry, Hammer House Suspense and Mystery films, 11 of them. And it's housed like this, 4 discs, 2 on each side, 3 movies per disc, roughly. Disc 1, The Sweet Scent of Death, A Distant Scream, and The Late Nancy Irving. Disc 2 has Court, I'm sorry. Black Carry-On, In Possession, and Mark of the Devil. Disc 3 has And the Wall Came Tumbling Down, Child's Play, and Paint Me a Murder. And disc 4 has Tennis Court and the Corvini Inheritance. And then there's a bonus disc as well, I believe. Or bonus features, supplemental features, of course. And Child's Play, I don't believe it's the same Child's Play with Brad Dourif, I think, or by Tom Holland. I think this is an older Hammer Child's Play film. I didn't know there was a film with the same title, so. But really cool, 770 minutes, 11 movies, 4 DVDs, really nicely packaged. This actually reminds me of something that Cinema Cult would put out. You know, it's got the same look and feel to it, the design. So anyway, really happy to have those. A lot of those films I haven't heard of or seen before, so stoked on that. Let me grab a swig of my drink here real quick, guys. Alright, so let's get into this now. Oh, I don't even know what to do first. Let's, well, I saved the 88 Films package for last. I don't know why, just because I did. But honestly, upon opening the boxes and seeing what's here, I should probably save these two items for last. So, I'm going to do that. I'm going to open up the 88 Films package right now. So, I am stoked for the, especially, well, both titles in this package here. Alice, Sweet Alice will be coming. But I had to grab this, even though I just grabbed the other edition. But I just have to compare and contrast this transfer versus the Kino Lorber / Scorpion Films releasing. They both very recently, actually, just released by 88 Films. And they're both very recently released this film offerings. Features on this release include a brand new 2K restoration from the original 16mm negative, optional English subtitles, which is nice, audio commentary by the Slasher Loving Podcast, the Hysteria continues, I'm sorry, and a reversible sleeve. So I'm going to go ahead and check out the reversible sleeve now, because I have to put something different. So that's one thing that this release has. If you're a sleeve junkie, you get reversible cover art option, which is essentially the same. I'm reversible sleeve, huh? But, oh, well, it's a reversible sleeve, but it's the same fucking cover artwork, so that's kind of a bust. Wow, sorry about that. But anyways, number 36 on their line, so it'll be interesting to see how this compares. I guarantee you it's probably going to be the same, and I'm just an idiot. But, okay, so this film, I'm a fan of offerings, though, so I don't regret it. I collect Slasher Classics line, so whatever. But this next film, I love, and I think this is its debut release on Blu-ray. I think Code Red's going to be releasing this as well, so if you're in the States and you want to grab a easier, because I'm pretty sure this is Region B only, but I'm a huge fan of this movie, so was happy to upgrade to Blu-ray pretty much the fastest way possible. So that happened to be this release in this case, of course. From 88 Films, we have The Boneyard, 1991. Released in 1991, this is a certified cult classic of the VHS era that mixes the bad taste splatter humor of such classics as The Evil Dead and Reanimator with enough corpse-shambling thrills and ghoulish chills to make for an essential late-night watch. Telling of a living dead outbreak in a coroner's office, The Boneyard is a claustrophobic love letter to George A. Romero that introduces some original ideas to the well-worn meat-munching trope. With a cast that includes television legend Phyllis Diller and B-movie veteran Ed Nelson from A Bucket of Blood, and with erstwhile makeup effects genius James Cummings from The Thing, of course. Well, yes. As director, I didn't know that. This is one low-budget bout of blood-splattered brilliance that more than deserves its HB premiere from 88 Films. So they knew they were going to get to it first, I guess. So I hope this wasn't a rush job. 88, I doubt it was, because you guys do good work usually, most of the time, most always. So, really, really stoked on this one, guys. I love The Boneyard. I don't think there's reversible cover artwork, but the special features include a new HD restoration, optional English subtitles. I like how they're doing that now. Subtitles are essential for me for late night viewing. I have to have subtitles so I can turn the volume down low and go to bed easy and still be able to watch. It's essential, especially during work nights. This is Region B, yes. You do get reversible sleeve with alternate artwork, so let's go ahead and dive in. and check out that reversible cover artwork. Hopefully it's not another bust, because I have to say, putting the same artwork, just not saying Slasher Classics Collection, is not reversible artwork in my opinion. When they say reversible, I think it should be different. Another option. But anyway, you'll have that. That's a kind of a small gripe. Yeah, so in this case, you do get the original DVD artwork. This is so those of you guys who have this movie on DVD, sorry, my voice got on DVD, got really loud there. You'll recognize this title here, The Boneyard. I'm probably going to keep this, the Zombie Poodle, just because it reminds me of The Boneyard. So, anyway, stoked on that, guys. Alright, guys, 2 more things and then I'm gone. What to show you first. Alright, so these are both beauties. We'll start with one of my favorite movies. This is from 84 Entertainment, this release. God knows I own this movie on Blu-ray twice, I think, on DVD. Multiple copies of this movie. The cut, the uncut. But I had to grab this because it's from 84 Entertainment. It's a media book. Huge fan of Tourist Trap. One of my favorites. It's just such a fun film. And I can't get enough of it. This is a Region B release. Limited to 666. Number 54 I have on the back. You guys have all seen Tourist Trap. But it's so much fun. You know, Clausen's oasis of horror. Group of kids go get lost, I think, or something happens, and they end up on this offbeat tourist attraction run by Clausen, and he is this creepy mofo. There's the puppets in this movie. I mean, I don't need to talk about this. It's been talked about to death, but it's so fun. It's so creepy. I collect editions of this, and that is just gorgeous. I mean, I should probably remove the cellophane and show you guys the interior, but it's basically just a bunch of stills from the film, your usual 84 media book fashion. Stills from the film, all in German, but some amazing images, of course. And, yeah, so I'm just really, really happy to have this. So, thank you to the anonymous person from the Facebook Cult Media group who sold me that for a good price. Really happy to have that. So, last but not least, guys, we have a rarer title from, I'll let the cover do the talking. Arrow Video, baby. Steelbook of Maniac Cop. This is a rare title. It's out of print. Has been for a while. I paid a pretty penny for this. I tried to talk the seller down, but he wouldn't budge, which I don't blame him. So, at the end of the day, I'm just happy to add this to the collection, to be honest. Love the film. Again, I don't need to talk about it. There's your special edition contents on the back. I have to say, this was excellent. Everything I got in today from everyone was nicely packaged, but... and nothing was damaged, so it doesn't matter in the long run. But this was just like packaged like a boss. It's got the media book style plastic. Let me compare the sizes here to see what I have. I wonder if this is larger. But it's this hard plastic material, like the ones I tried to buy for media books that didn't fit. And this looks, yeah, this looks larger. So... not sure. But anyways, very nicely packaged. A box, bubble wrap within a box, and then it's got this hard plastic protector on there. I'm going to leave this as is. It's a beauty. Never been washed. Factory sealed. So yeah, just another really nice steal for the collection. So thanks, dude, from Cult Media. So guys, that's it. This is my update. Sorry it was a little scattered there in the middle, but it was just too long. I couldn't one take it. I had to two take it. So just to wrap it up, I got Dr. Jekyll versus the Werewolf, The Devil's Sword from Mondo Macabre, Maniac Cop from Arrow, 84 Tourist Trap Media Book, The Boneyard, Offerings, The Thing with Two Heads, Funny Man, and then this stack here that I showed you guys earlier, Children of the Corn Runaway, Ichi the Killer, and mind you, this is the culmination of all week, so this isn't one day. And then I got the new Code Red #3, The House That Vanished, and the Eerie Midnight Horror Show. And then, of course, One-Armed Swordsman and Star Time. So I have more than enough stuff to watch this weekend for Sheezy. So you guys have a great night. I'll catch y'all pretty soon with a new update. Peace.